Hi, my name's Kate. I am a high school math teacher in the summer before my 19th year of teaching. Today I just wanted to share a little bit more about the Ultimate Math Bundle. I know I'm posting a lot of videos and normally I only post on Fridays, and I've posted, several videos almost every day. But that's because I really want to make sure that anybody's that even, on the fence about the Ultimate Math Bundle, that you guys grab it, because I really don't want you guys missing this amazing opportunity. So I thought that I would just share a couple of commonly asked questions so that hopefully, if you're still up in the air about it, you're not sure, this will kind of give you that information that you need. So one of the biggest questions that we get asked is that you've already purchased the bundle last year. So let's say you purchased the geometry bundle last year. Are you purchasing the same thing this year? And the answer is no. We work really hard to make sure that none of the resources repeat from year to year. So even if you bought the geometry bundle 4 years ago, the resources in this year's bundle are going to be different. So that is one thing that we spend a lot of time doing, is really ensuring that we don't have any repeat. Now, the same goes if you bought something from the Algebra 1 2 years ago. You're not going to find it in the Algebra 2, right? Because we all know that things can definitely be for different levels, right? The same resource, but you're not going to find that mix either. It's going to be completely new resources that haven't been in any of the bundles before. So that's really an amazing thing. So if you've purchased this before, you know how amazing it is. And I think that this year's set of resources are even better. Another question that is asked is kind of the mix of how many digital resources, how many printable resources, that type of thing. And really there's just a good healthy mix. There's definitely more printable resources, but there is a huge number of digital resources, and I think the digital resources this year are so much fun. I'm really excited to incorporate more digital activities with my students this year because of all of the really cool activities that I'm finding in the bundles. Specifically Algebra 2 Pre-Calc for me, because I'll be able to use those with my pre-calc kids, my college algebra kids. So really excited about that. Most of, or a lot of those digital activities are for Google Sheets, Google Slides, like Google Classroom type activities, but there are Microsoft as well. You can, for specific bundles, you can either look through my walkthrough videos of those. I'll leave my Ultimate Math Bundle playlist so you guys can look at that and see the walkthrough, or you can head over to the site. The link is in the description, and you can look at the covers yourself. You can also look at, we have a list in the description of all the activities that are included. So both of those will give you a better idea of exactly which ones are digital, which ones are printable, and so on. Another question is, how long will you have access to the materials? And you will have 1 year from the date that you purchase to download your resources, but once you download them on your computer, guys, they are yours. So this is not a membership where you have to pay monthly in order to keep these things. You buy it, you download it, and it's yours for life. So you're thinking about, how much time is this going to save you this year? How much money is it going to save you this year? It's also going to save you that time and that money next year and the year after, and, basically forever until you retire. And so this is really a great opportunity to start building that, vault of amazing resources that you can easily pull from, whether, your kids need extra practice on something because they're just not getting it. You have a last minute sub, right? Pull from this for those last minute subs. That is my favorite use of this bundle. Or, you just want something different than the traditional textbook or drill and kill worksheets. I got you guys. Been there, done that, and my kids absolutely hate those things most of the time, right? Because they want to be entertained, right? They're used to that instant gratification, that TikTok, 50-second, 30-second reel, and they're done. So a lot of these activities kind of help with that, make the learning more fun, make the learning more engaging, so that they're having fun while they're doing it and they're more excited to do math. I know I touched on this in a prior video, but again, what happens if you're not sure what you're teaching, right? We all know that districts change things, or if you're moving to a new district, like I've got that, I understand that. And we do have an I don't know what I'm teaching yet bundle. So I will leave a link specifically for that bundle as well. Or when you're on the site, you can go to the little magnifying glass to search I don't know what I'm teaching, and you can buy that bundle for $35. And then once you know what you're teaching, you can email us. And when you purchase this this, you will get a PDF that explains everything. But you'll email us with the subject or the grade level that you're teaching, and then that bundle will be sent to you, and then you have that year to get those resources downloaded. So even if you don't exactly know what you're teaching, you can still take advantage of this amazing opportunity. If your school is anything like mine, I know most math teachers teach more than one thing, right? Most math teachers aren't just teaching algebra. Okay, maybe algebra, right, if you've just got all freshmen. But, teachers may be teaching geometry and algebra 2 and pre-calculus, right? So you may be teaching more than one course at a time, or if you're at a small school, you're teaching 5 or 6 different courses. So we also have you guys covered as well. So we have what are called mega bundles. And mega bundles are, an Algebra 1 and Algebra 2 bundle where you save even more money, or an Algebra 1 and Geometry, Algebra 2 and Geometry, Algebra 2 pre-calc and calculus, right? So we've got some of these different mega bundles that you can purchase, and you can save even more money on those by bundling 2 of those together. And we also have the ultimate high school bundle where you're going to get Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2, pre-calc, and calculus all in one bundle. These mega bundles allow you to save even more money. Now, if you're like, well, I teach Algebra 1 and calculus, why is there no bundle for me? We also have another opportunity for you guys to save in purchasing multiple bundles. If you purchase 2 bundles from 2 different grade levels, you're going to save $5. And if you purchase 3 different grade level bundles, you will save $10. So that's a different way. If the mega bundles that we have are not the right courses for you, you can create your own bundles and save that way. Another thing to think about, right? Teachers spend a ton of money on everything for the classroom, and I know some districts are amazing and willing to help supply and give curriculum to teachers or buy things. So you can absolutely ask your administration to see if they are willing to purchase this bundle for you. There are 2 different ways that you guys can have this. So you can talk to your admin and they can just go right on through the link and they can purchase with the corporation credit card if they've got one, or if your school has to go through purchase orders, I get it. Been there, done that, where like everything that you buy has to go through a PO. So you can do that as well. We do take purchase orders as long as the total is $100 or more. So you can have the school contact, fill out a form, and then you guys can have your school pay for that as well, which is really amazing because, we do spend a lot of our own money. So if you're up in the air about this bundle, I would really encourage you guys to take a look through it and just really see and think. How many times did you purchase something from TPT last year? 5 times? 10 times, 100 times, right? Go back and look at that and think, okay, how much money did you spend last year on TPT items? Or how much time did you spend creating, cutting and pasting, at the copy machine with actual scissors and tape and just making some worksheet or writing out and hand drawing your own? How much time did you spend on that? These bundles are $35 and you get over $450 worth of resources in these bundles. That's seriously a huge savings. So we really made sure that we covered all of the major standards. We don't have 32 resources on the Pythagorean theorem and nothing on, right triangle trig, right? We tried to organize these bundles and add resources in a way that we really covered as many different topics as possible and included a few resources on each of those so that you're not inundated in one topic. So, think about, is your time worth it? Is the stress of having to come up with things last minute worth it? Is it spending, $100, $200, $300 on TPT throughout the year as worth it as purchasing this one-time bundle for $35 and then you are set for the year? So think about it, but you guys don't have too much time because the sale is over Monday, midnight Pacific time. So if you're thinking about it, make sure that you guys go over, click through the link that I have below, check those out. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave those in the comments below. I am happy to answer these for you guys. Seriously, this is such an amazing thing. I'm so excited for all the resources that I'm going to use with this bundle because I, purchased it myself because it's so amazing. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a mathy day. Bye.